Black women, all 1,000 of y'all watching. What happened to that I don't do 50-50, I can do bad on my own mess? How come there's 1,000 of y'all that's willing to go 100-0 over a financially irresponsible, homeless, light-colored, odd King Vine-looking ninja?
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
Black queens, this is why brothers of the community ain't taking y'all serious. Roll the intro. Welcome to the channel, it's your host NGE, and we back with another crazy video. And in this crazy video, 1,000 sisters of the community might as well call theyself out of line, cause all 1,000 of they asses is out of line. Now I get it, we all need help sometimes, but this wasn't a case of black women being genuine, selfless, and compassionate. No, this was just one more example of black Jezebel's affinity for thugs, drug dealers, scammers, and anybody they think they can fix or control.
He ain't lying.
But shout out to all the sisters that do have some sense and was quick to call out this bullshit.
Story about the homeless man in Atlanta who made a public plea for a place to stay and more than 1,000 women responded. This man, who goes by the name of Big Boss Escobar, posted in a Facebook group called Atlanta Rooms for Rent. He said, I recently lost my home, just need a place that is reasonable price so I can get back on my feet. I'm tired of sleeping in Atlanta shelters. Very quiet person and stay to myself, work a job and also have a clothing line. I moved to Atlanta from St. Louis, Missouri 4 years ago. If anybody have any resources you can send my way, I will accept. Thank you. I appreciate it. And of course, the women came through. You can come stay with me, boo, a woman named Britt wrote. Off bed, cold AC, plenty of food, and the Wi-Fi jumping. A woman named Tish Lee wrote, you can stay with me. A woman named Courtney said, woo, if you're in my area, you can come stay with me for free. I'll take care of you. After his post went viral and more than 1,000 women responded to his request for a place to stay, he went on Facebook Live to clarify that he's not just a pretty face. He's looking for something real.
I want it to be the woman I'm finna lock in with. So whoever it is, all that I look good, is you really trying to lock in so we can get right.
Now be for real, ladies. If he came up to you and said he needed a place to stay, how would you respond?
Earlier in this video, I accused this brother of being financially irresponsible. Why would I say that when he could just use some help? Well, if you go through his Facebook post, he's wearing designer clothes, his dreads are well maintained, and he's got Jordans on his feet. This ninja dressed better than I do. He's got jewelry on, he's got a pit bull, he's got plenty of tattoos, and if that doesn't convince you, he's got a son that looks no older than 1 year old. Now, how are you recently homeless with a 1-year-old? I'll tell you how, cause his baby mama kicked his ass out. Anybody that grew up around black women shouldn't be surprised by this story. This dude got kicked out by his baby mama and he can't go live back at home with his mama because he trifling. This is the type of dude that black women would call a hobosexual. It's the type of man that lives under the type of women that love weak men and think that they can control or fix him. A lot of these women tend to be single mothers or soon to be single mothers, and they have no problem moving a Tyrone in with their kids. I said it 1,000 times and I'll say it again. Mama's boyfriend is the #1 predator. And if you think I'm lying, ask your kids. See, if you have a little boy, he'll never tell you that something strange happened to him. Black boys are already emasculated enough, and in the black community, let somebody find out that happened to you and watch it be used against you. Just like how Charleston White used it against Orlando Brown. Your son will have something happen to him and take that to his grave and have an increased chance of becoming a predator himself. And as far as your daughters are concerned, it's part of the reason that they don't trust men now.
But when you have a mother that does not even believe their own daughter right here, that's the serious problem to me. And it's a problem in the black community because I'm voicing to you that your husband was inappropriate with me. And why do you not believe that?
You're lying. Quit lying.
I'm lying? Why am I finna lie to you about that?
You stay lying. Coming from the
y'all, this has happened for years, y'all. I come in this.
Men in her bed.
Y'all see this?
We all know that if you let a woman talk long enough, they'll tell on themselves. Remember that question about the man of the bird that went viral a couple months ago? Well, this is proof that women don't know how to pick a man, but they perfectly fine with a bird in their household.
Bodies! I can't tell you scared of these men. Not the way you be out here giving out your address so freely and letting them come over there and Netflix and chill. The way you be going over their house when you don't even know them.
Y'all remember when I told you that my content was gonna age well? Well, looks like it and I already started. I done been saying since I got on this app, don't let women fool you. They care about looks just as much as men. A lot of times they'll put looks aside if there's something else that they can gain in that situation with that man, like a lifestyle or money. But trust and believe, they still care about looks. All of these women who was going around lying and capping for the man versus bear just so that they could be in agreement with other women, just so that they could get brownie points from other women, when the reality of it was a lot of them are desperate, pathetic women who would always pick the man. Right? And now you're getting to see for yourself. You got comment sections full of women talking about they would house this man, feed this man. And then you got the Wade Wilson situation. You got the women lusting over a murderer. But these was the same women who told you that they were scared of the man, right? And then you got people talking about, this ain't the same women. It's absolutely the same women. When I made my video about Wade Wilson, you know what triggered it? Because I was under the comments section and I started clicking on profiles. And you know what I did? I clicked on a profile and I started strolling and I seen my face. I seen my face because this woman made a take about me and then had the audacity to be in the comment section lusting over Wade Wilson. And that's the reason why I made my video. So to sit up and say these ain't the same women is absolutely the same women. Because at the end of the day, y'all like to impress other women on the internet. What you say on the internet and what you doing in real life is two different things. I don't play these games with y'all about believing what you saying in the comment section, what video you posted so that you can get brownie points from other women. I know how y'all living in real life. I see how you living in real life. I see how you put your kids in jeopardy in real life by moving in bums because you attracted to them, getting your kids molested, DV and everything else because you think a man is fine. You so pathetic. You want a man so bad, you will bring anybody up in that house just to say you got one. But you'll get on the internet and make it seem like you're scared of men and you will pick the bear.
Ladies, this is why you shouldn't take advice from Jezebels on TikTok. Everybody that doesn't think 1 + 1 = 11 knows that y'all break rules for men that y'all highly attracted to. The ones complaining about coffee dates be the main ones laughing in a Starbucks with a Jeremy Meeks looking dude. Stop pretending that men are the problem when y'all go out of y'all way for dudes that y'all know ain't shit. The moment y'all encounter a proper man, y'all reject him because y'all know that he's not gonna tolerate being dominated. But neither will these big boss Escobar type dudes. They just have a different method to their madness. And they tend to wreak havoc on your life and sexual marketplace value before you wisen up and decide to leave. But when you do leave, you try to go out and find a better man. And if you succeed, you bring in a bunch of baggage with you. That baggage that you can't hide forever will be the reason that that good man turns into an F-boy to you. Somewhere in that relationship, he's gonna come to the realization that you're not worth investing in. And once the honeymoon period is over, watch how he drastically changes. Ladies, y'all do this to yourself and expect men not to care. But I promise you, only predatory men look past that baggage. We live in a fatherless society where women would rather choose the birth.
Slow it down, I just did.
What did I just say? We live in a fatherless society, so the man that you think is so bad was raised by women. And every college study, CDC, DOC, and DHS statistic proves that the fatherless men are the same predators you fear. So the next time that you say you choose the bird, what you really saying is the type of men that women raise are the most dangerous thing in the wild. And for all you strong, independent single mothers out there, you talking about your son. And as far as your kids is concerned, you talking about the man you willing to let in your house. So remember that the next time you choose your happiness over your family. And while you protecting your peace, just remember that the children you raise are destroying the peace of women all across America. So if women are the future, so are predatory men.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's everything! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
He's out of line, but he's right.
Are y'all really surprised by what some of these women are commenting under the thirst trap compilations of Wade Wilson? You know, the guy who brutally murdered 2 women and tried to murder his girlfriend? Why do you think this movie series was so popular among predominantly women? I've never seen them, but it's essentially about the love triangle between a woman, a vampire, and a werewolf. 2 monsters. And you have women commenting, I can change him, or I might need to see my therapist after this, under videos of Wade Wilson, a monster. So again, I ask, why do you think this was so popular? Just sit and think about the kind of character he was and some of the things he did in this movie. Now tell me, why do you think this movie was so popular? Everybody knows this character, right? Of course you do. Why do you think this TV show was so popular among women? It's the same reason why this movie exists, and it's exactly why some women are fantasizing over Wade Wilson. One of women's deepest fantasies is to encounter an aggressive man, maybe even dangerous man, and be the one to tame him. That's why the bad boy archetype as a love interest is as popular as it is, not only in movies, but in real life too. It's not that women actually want a dangerous monster if it came down to it, but they'll still fantasize about it, and some of them might even explore that fantasy. It all comes down to wanting to take that risk and seeing if they can be the one to tame the beast. And now that I look at him, he kind of looked like a grizzly bear. Maybe women weren't lying when they said they choose. Nah, never mind.
But anyway, man, that's the video for today. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like the damn video. Be sure to click her to see why the BET Awards got black women in an uproar in America. Be sure to follow me on my TikTok at NGEnevergoodenough, all one word. Or follow me on Instagram at NGE_nevergoodenough. Or if you want to do some business with me, be sure to hit me up on my email at NGEnevergoodenough@gmail.com. And remember, become the change you want to see. It's your boy, NGE. Peace.